like you asked me about my journey to the Olympics, and I think always as an athlete we always dream कि Olympics हर athlete का सपना होता है qualify करना इंडिया को represent करना और medals लाना. Similar was mine when I stepped into badminton, and I think challenges are a part of life. We all face major up and downs, and I think it's the mental strength that we fight through those challenges and we think of aiming toward higher goals and keep on going. Because कभी भी लाइफ में ऐसा नहीं होता कि हमें चीज़ें बहुत आसानी से मिलें. The challenges are a part of it, and I have personally in my entire journey, I have faced a lot of challenges. Talking about it, I would say when I was born, I had a disability in my hand, and I didn't know of making my career in sports. But eventually, when I met my coach for a sir outside a mall in 2017, and then me thinking to step up into the sport and picking up the racket and starting the entire journey back in 2018. So I think it's lot more things that have changed, and on the way with my performance, with my achievements, I have gone through a lot of stages, and but I think the life never stops, and here I am today. And so I think yeah, we need to be mentally strong to tackle all things.
So, when you were going through your journey, a lot of people might have doubted. And अगर आपके आसपास के लोग को आपका विश्वास नहीं रहता है, फिर you also start doubting yourself, right? And it's so important in this journey to have that self-confidence. So did you go through such phases, and if you did, how did you keep your, your motivation going, yourself, very focused and clear that this is where I want to be?
Well, talking about doubts, I think yeah, everybody has doubts. We never know because life is so uncertain and life is so unpredictable. We never know which all situations we may have to go through in our life. And similar with me, I started out playing para badminton and I started out playing sports since 2018. And in 2021, at the Tokyo Paralympics, I was the youngest athlete to qualify for 3 categories in the world. And where I finished fourth in mixed doubles. And following with that, we had Asian Paralympics. I played over there. I won 1 gold and 2 bronze medals. And alongside, when I was competing in one of the events in Dubai, I was already going through an injury in my leg, which was further in 2022 diagnosed with a bone tumor. And I also had to undergo a surgery for emergency the same. At that moment, when you are top in the world, I entered into top 5 world rankings in the world. And it was always like, what's next for Palak? So I was just looking for my next big goals, and we were training harder for our next targets. And but this sudden situation, I had to go for a surgery and emergency for the same. And 1.5 years, I was completely out of the tournament circuit. I could not compete. I was on rehab, and then later onwards, I also had some issues with the recovery and the impact the tumor had